G'day folks, Laura here, and today I'm going to start another acrylic pour painting, and to do so I'm first going to use painter's tape and apply it to the back of the canvas. So this tape is just going to make it a lot easier to clean up the back of my canvas when I'm finished painting. So this is the front, this is the back, and I'm going to add these large push pins now, just one to each corner, to help lift the canvas up off the surface in order to help me pick it up when I need to move it and to allow drips to be taken off the bottom. Okay, and there's my canvas. So I have a fairly bold colour combination planned for today. I'm using 3 Pebeo paints, which are structural paints, which means they're a lot thicker. They come out and maintain their body, I guess, a lot thicker than the Jo Sonja paints. And so these particular paints I'm going to need to dilute with water in addition to pouring medium. So the colours I'm working with today are iridescent blue-black, iridescent red-blue, both of these are mica-based paints, Indian yellow, which is a transparent Jo Sonja paint, and opaque primary yellow, which is again a Pebeo paint. The final colour I'm going to use is just white, and this time I'm just using titanium white by itself. So I'm just going to be using my normal pouring medium. I have a video which I'll link to for how to make up this pouring medium. And for the Pebeo paints that are very thick, you can see how they're holding their structure there. I'm going to add a little tiny bit of this pouring medium to start with, mix them well, and then add the rest of the pouring medium and dilute it all a little bit with some water to try and maintain the consistency between these different paints, because the Jo Sonja are a lot thinner. Okay, now I've mixed in the basic colours, but I do need to add more pouring medium to these Pebeo paints. Now, despite adding pouring medium, these paints are considerably thicker than the Jo Sonja paints, and you can see that the trace does actually last for a lot longer. I'll compare that to this Jo Sonja mix. So I'm going to add water, about 2 mils to each of these. And then I need to mix them around again. These actually need just a little bit more water. Okay, so my colours are now ready to layer in the cup, and I'm going to be using my standard cell activator. I have a video on how to make this if you're interested. I'm going to start with a decent layer on the bottom of the cup. Then I'm going to layer with some more cell activator. Now I'm deliberately surrounding the yellow here with some layers of the titanium white, because I've found in previous flip cups that even if it's an opaque yellow, it can sometimes get completely lost in the other colours, just because the other colours are that much darker. Okay, so the cup is now ready to flip. Let's see what we can make with this. So we're getting some cells coming through here. Wow, we've got beautiful cells coming through here. And some interesting subtle effects with the blue-black iridescent paint. So just covering the edges and the corners. Okay, so I think what I might do with this one is bring the paint down in this direction just a little bit and then spin it very gently. And before I spin it, I'm actually going to pop some of those bubbles. Tip that down that way because I think I quite like some of these patterns. And let's give it a gentle spin. So I just need to help the paint get to those corners. Okay, I think the paint has now come off all of those corners. Got some absolutely fascinating layering effects through here. So you can see some of that blue-black underneath. You can see some of the titanium white, which has made these interesting kind of patterns within the cells moving through here. Beautiful yellow lacing on top. A bit spidery down here, large cells over this side, and some nice combinations of yellow through to that diner red, blue red I think it is. So there should be some shimmery iridescence coming through with this pinky kind of red colour. And I'm loving some of these little cells that seem to be popping up in here. There are a few little cells here, a few little cells around here as well. So just going to take you in with the camera now. One of the things I absolutely love about acrylic pour art, and particularly the cell activator that uses Australian Floetrol, is just the perfection of the structures that are created. And I love the cells, the lacing, and the layers that you can create. I prefer the flip cup approach, and it's become my favorite technique because of that subtlety, that nuance, and the depth in these paintings.